Hi guys, it's Maureen here, and it is day 5 of my first week in Fayetteville in Arkansas, where I've come to Neurologic Relief Centre to undergo a treatment program for my multi-site, multi-system CRPS. And as I've said before, I've travelled from Scotland for this. I'm actually not just the first patient from Scotland here, I'm the first patient from the UK to undergo this program. And really feel like, I am connected to quite a few of you in the UK who also have CRPS, and really just wanted to share my experience with you so that you are aware that there is hope. I'm actually seeing it here, and I'm seeing amazing things. Anyway, today is day 5. It's Friday, and actually Friday is a non-clinic day. Clinic works Monday to Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday are days off to rest and recuperate. And to be honest, it's been really needed by me today. If you've been following this week so far, you'll know that I ended up down with a fever and a really bad cold and really feeling quite unwell and not actually getting all my treatments yesterday. So today has been good, as in I had a bit of a lazier start to the day. I managed to have a shower and wash my hair, make myself feel a bit more human. And it's also been a day really of just getting myself a bit more settled where I'm staying. I'm in a hotel, but with a little kitchen. It's a bit of a suite. One big open plan room in a hotel, but with a little kitchen off it, so that I can fend for myself at weekends when this hotel actually does breakfast every morning, but only food available Monday to Thursday, which is, again, in the States, there's an awful lot of hotels don't actually give food. So today has been very much a day of recuperating, trying to take a bit easier, trying to get more rest, and also spending time with Peter, my husband, because he actually flies back to Scotland tomorrow. Unfortunately, when you come out to a different country for quite a lengthy period of time for treatment, it's a big undertaking. It's not just a financial commitment, it's a commitment, a personal commitment that you all have to buy into, so to speak. It's not just me that has to make this journey and be okay with being on my own and going through a lot of things without my family support network. But it's also, my family at home have to have this time without me. I've left kids and grandkids at home, and Peter has to go back for work. So, I am, it's something that we all have to buy into and be committed to. So today has been going to the supermarket, getting some food in my cupboards so that I can take packed lunches to clinic next week. Still getting around my head a bit around food. They're very keen that I eat this real mixture of proteins and carbohydrates and fats, and it's supposed to be every 3 hours, and there's certain things you're supposed to be eating. And to be honest, my CRPS affects my gut and my stomach, as well as my hands, my feet, my legs, etc. And it's quite tough because I feel sick all the time anyway. I feel really nauseous, and sometimes I am physically sick. Undigested food comes straight back up. So trying to actually make myself eat more, and some of the foods I'm not really particularly keen on, I'm actually finding quite difficult. But I can only do what I can do. But I say, unfortunately, that for me, the nausea is quite high. And but yeah, I had food allergy tests yesterday as well. So we'll wait and see how the diet changes as those results come back. So, but yeah, so today has been a day of rest, and I can actually see how every week the Friday is really going to be needed for me as a day of rest. I've only had a taste of clinic this week, Monday to Thursday, and it was busy, and treatments are tiring, and yeah, some of them are really painful, and it's a huge undertaking. And I think next week I've got about 23 treatments in the space of 4 days, so it's going to be a toughie. I also know that I'm not really going to have the ability to easily anyway to come back to my hotel at lunchtime for a lie down, because I'm going to be relying on Uber taxis quite a lot next week. So yeah, I'll be staying at the clinic over lunch and just taking lunches with me and things. So So anyway, really just a check-in for you, let you know I'm okay, let you know that, yeah, the cold, I'm over the worst, still feeling quite rough and quite choked up, but really now hopeful that, you know, over the weekend, the cold will finally leave me and the temperature will disappear and I will be fit for full treatments on Monday. I'm going to pop in tomorrow. Peter leaves in the morning, and so I will have more time tomorrow on my own, and I thought I'll come in tomorrow for a bit longer of a video and really just give you some insight into CRPS and how it affects me and what it is and what it means, and a bit of the history to myself, because, you know, I've had a long history of neurological illness, and yeah, so I thought we'll do that, and we'll also, I think, perhaps even on Saturday or Sunday, maybe come in and do a live too. So anyway, I'm going to go now. Just wanted to give you an update. I'm going to do these videos every day, not just the days I'm in clinic. I'm going to do it every single day for the whole time I'm out here, because I think, you know, the progress is going to come on weekends, and even it's a weekend, I am actually wired up here. We have something called a personal recovery unit, which you can either rent on a daily basis. It's kind of additional to everything that you're doing within the clinic, and you either rent it every day while you're here, or you buy your own for the whole, you know, which again you can take home at the end and use when you come home, which is the option I've chosen. So at the moment, this first week, I have one that the clinic have lent me, and I have one ordered to be delivered to the clinic next week, which will be my own. And it's this thing called a personal recovery unit, personal recovery system. Sorry, I'm still getting very used to some of these things, and basically wiring myself up with electrodes. I've got one on my hand at the moment because CRPS affects my hands really badly. I've got one on my back at the moment, and they've moved around. You know, I've had them on my feet today and my legs today, and it's really to help you recover and heal, and to release and break down the lactic acid in the muscles. And you know, it kind of goes hand in hand with the neuromuscular re-education through the art machine in the clinic, which really gives you a massive, you know, 5.5-hour workout in the space of 20 minutes, firing electrodes, and yeah, really breaking down a lot of scar tissue in your muscles, moving them out the way of nerves, and yeah, and then this recovery unit helps the healing process and the lactic acid to be broken down, so you're fit to do the same treatment again the next day at the clinic. So yeah, it's all very new to me, but I'm hanging in. As for improvements, I am aware that there are people at the clinic who get quite a lot of improvement on their pain levels and mobility within that first week of treatment. I haven't particularly, that's been honest, but I'm not disheartened at all, because I say, you know, I'm aware I'm quite a complex case, but I'm also aware I've not been at my best. I have had this horrible flu, cold, temperature, jet lag, all sorts. And, you know, my system is dealing with that, as well as dealing with everything else that has been going on, and the really high levels of pain that I live in. So yeah, so it's the Friday of week 1, and tomorrow is a weekend. Peter leaves in the morning, but I will pop in tomorrow and maybe just give you a bit of a background, a bit of an insight, and a bit of an understanding of my baseline, so that you can judge of the progress I make over the time. And it'll be a really interesting one for me to really kind of take stock of where I am right here, right now, and see where I go from here. So take care, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I hope this helps in some way. And if you are a chronic pain sufferer, if you have CRPS, then know there is hope. And if you've been told like me there isn't, and there is no cure, and there is no hope, then actually you have a choice whether you accept that, or a choice whether you choose to accept that where you are right here, right now is as it is, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the way it always has to be. I am in very open mind receiving mode, and here for any and all improvements I can have, and any gifts, rewards from this that I can gain. And yeah, so let's see how this one goes. So take care. I'll pop back again tomorrow, and I say I'm going to go unwind now and enjoy a bit of quiet time with Peter, because this is his kind of last night for a few weeks before he comes back out. So take care, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.